Hello everyone! Well, in this video, I would like to explain several elements of fiction. In this case, is a movie which I have analysis, it which entitled Coco. But before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Nengah Feby Widiyarti. Okay, let's get started. The first several elements of fiction is the characters. First, Miguel. Miguel is a 12 years old boy from the fictional village of Santa Cecilia in Mexico who dreams of becoming a musician. The film centers on the adventure of the main characters Onda de Muertos, when the world of the living and the world of the dead are connected. Miguel is the protagonist. For a child, he has already experienced a life crisis. The child who aspires to be a musician of all pipe is born into a shoemaking family that prohibits all forms of music under the roof. Second, Mama Coco. Mama Coco is Miguel's great-grandmother who has lost almost all of her memories due to old age. The characters filled by actress Ana Ofelia has an important role in the whole story until her name is made the title of the film Coco. Third, Ernesto de la Cruz. The lead musician Ernesto de la Cruz, who is very well known throughout Mexico, is the figure who inspired Miguel to make music. Miguel tries to meet him in the world of the dead and is amazed by what they find there. Ernesto is the one who reveals the work of the musician Hector and betrayed his best friend Hector. Ernesto is an interesting study of antagonist characters. This is a personal impression that will damage any image in order to preserve or maintain a good reputation. Fourth, Mama Imelda. The lead Mama Imelda is the mother of Mama Coco, and she was the first to ban music in the family because she felt hard being left with her daughter Coco. Miguel finally found the answer that actually caused the prohibition to venture into the world of the dead. Fifth, Hector. Hector is the partner of Mama Imelda. Actually, Hector is a good person. Hector's want to leave world music for Imelda and his daughter Coco, but on the way home, Hector is patient by Ernesto and die. This accomplished con artist named Hector helps Miguel find his family in the world of the dead. Hector's recklessness and silliness often get into trouble, as well as made Miguel have fun. 6. Granny Elena. Her descendants are now headed by third generation of Elena grandmothers. Elena grandmothers has a firm attitude to prohibit her entire generation from playing music because Elena grandmothers feel music is the destroyer of her family. The last character is Dante. As if there is something missing if a film made by Disney doesn't feature animal characters that faithfully accompany the main characters. One of the animal characters in the Coco film is a street dog named Dante, who accompanies Miguel's adventure story in the two worlds. The next several elements of fiction is themes. The Coco film takes the themes of musicians and families with the culture backgrounds of the Mexican state. Next, plot. The emotional balance towards a logical plot. The Coco success lies in the dysfunctional relationship between Hector and Miguel, or relationship story through lines of psychology. The subtle manipulation and use of each other is satisfying. Their objective resonate against the plot-oriented storytelling of family guilt and yearly memory service or relationship story issue of deficiency and objective story issue of preconditions. The relationship story through lines balance out of the objective story through lines the same way the influence characters balance out the main characters through line. The certainty of shared history and expected level of behavior within a family serves as an excellent counterbalance to the judgment and criticism that fuel the story's central plot. or relationship story problem of certainly an objective story problem of evaluations. The promise of their newfound family dynamic propels them across the bridge and into a position where the entire family re-examines their misconception or relationship story solution of potentially an objective story solution of re-evaluation. And then settings, featuring two different worlds, Land of the Living and Land of the Dead, set in Mexico. Coco present two different worlds, Land of Living and Land of the Dead. Miguel and his family hail from Santa Celicia, a charming fictional town set in the Land of Living. However, the magical moments brought about by Miguel unplanned action made him the first human to visit the land of the dead, also known as Dia de los Muertos, a traditional to honor and reminisce about the memorial of deceased family members. The last several elements of fiction is moral. First, family comforts. The message that is most felt throughout the film is how family plays a very important role in your life. Your family protect you and will always be there for you, and how between family members help each other. The message about strong families in this film is conveyed beautifully and touches everyone's heart. Second, always believe in your dreams. The main conflict of this Coco film is that Miguel dreams to become a musician is crushed, but his family is against it because they hate music. But Miguel still tries to convince his family to bless him dream of becoming a musician. From Miguel, we learn don't give up when something gets in the way of your step towards your dream. Just prove that you really can. Third, don't forget who have left. Reminiscing about family members who have passed away is not wrong, you know. In fact, this makes them happy even though they are already in different realms. In this film, when someone remembers and displays photos of deceased family members, they can return to meet their families in the Dia de los Muertos celebration. While those who die and forgotten, their spirits will go to real death. 4. About love and mutual forgiveness. In this animated film, a message about true love is also interesting. When Mama Imelda, or Miguel's great-grandmother, and Hector, Miguel's great-grandfather, routine in the world of the dead after being separated for so long, and Mama Imelda also forgives Hector for all his carelessness. 5. Evil and Gretel will never win. At the end of the film, it is shown that the popularity achieved by Ernesto de la Cruz turned out to be a fraud. Ernesto killed his friend, Hector, and steal all of his song, and everyone knows that achieved in a way that is not good, then the end result will also not to be good. Well, that's all my explanation about several elements of fiction. Hope you enjoy it and you can take lesson from my video. Thank you for watching. Bye!